Okay, what is collocation? What is collocation? A collocation is a pair or group of words that are often used together. These combinations sound natural to native speakers, but students of English have to make a special effort to learn them because they are often different, often difficult to guess. Some combinations just sound wrong to native speakers of English. For example, the adjective fast collocates with cars, but not with a glance. We say fast cars, fast food. We don't say quick cars, quick food. A quick glance, a quick meal. We don't say a fast glance, a fast meal. Learning collocations is an important part of learning. The vocabulary of a language. Some collocations are fixed or very strong. For example, take a photo, where no word other than take collocates with photo to give the same meaning. Some collocations are more open, where several different words may be used to give a similar meaning. For example, keep to, stick to the rules. Here are some more examples of collocations. You must make an effort and study for your exam, not do any effort. Did you watch TV last night? Not look at TV. This car has a very powerful engine. It can do 200 kilometers an hour. There are some ancient moments nearby, not antique moments. Sometimes a pair of words may not be absolutely wrong, and people will understand what is meant, but it may not be the natural, normal collocation. If someone says, I did a few mistakes, they will be understood, but a fluent speaker of English would probably say, I made a few mistakes. I made a few mistakes. Compounds and idioms. Compounds are units of meaning formed with two or more words. Sometimes the words are written separately Sometimes they have a hyphen and sometimes they are written as one word. Usually, the meaning of the compound can be guessed by knowing the meaning of the individual words. Some examples of compounds are car park, post office, narrow-minded, shoelaces, teapot. It is not always easy to separate collocations and compounds on and where they are useful for learners or an important part of the vocabulary of a topic. We include some compounds in this book too. Idioms. Idioms are groups of words in a fixed order that have a meaning that cannot be guessed by knowing the meaning of the individual words. For example, pass the buck is an idiom meaning to pass responsibility for a problem to another person to avoid dealing with it oneself. We deal with idioms in the book English Idioms in use in this series. Is it important? Why learn collocations? Learning collocations is a good idea because they can, 1a, give you the most natural way to say something. Smoking is strictly forbidden, is more natural than smoking is strongly forbidden. Give you alternative ways of saying something which may be more colorful, expressive, or more precise. Instead of repeating it was very cold and very dark, we can say it was bitterly cold and pitch dark. Improve your style in writing. Instead of saying poverty causes crime, you can say poverty breeds crime. Instead of saying a big meal, you can say a substantial meal. You may not need to or want to use this in informal conversations, but in writing, they can give you text more variety and make it read better. This book includes notes about formality wherever the collocations are especially formal or informal. Is it used or not? Finding collocation. There are two main ways in which you can find collocations. You can train yourself to notice them whenever you read or listen to anything in English. Look at the collocations that are worth learning from the short text in English. After giving Mark a lift to the airport, Julie made her way home. When an exciting life he led, at times Julie felt desperately jealous of him. She spent her time doing little more than taking care of him and the children. Now her sister was getting divorced and would doubtless be making demands on her too. Julie had promised to give her sister a call as soon as she got home, but she decided to run herself a bath first. She had a sharp pain in her side and hoped that a hot bath might ease the pain. Pre-writing activities. Pre-writing activities. When you want to write, the first point to keep in mind is the purpose or the main point of your writing. To do this, you have to read the topic, think about it, and understand it. It's important to do this. You have to read the topic, think about it, and understand it. While you are thinking about the topic, different ideas might cross your mind. Make a note of all the ideas that come to your mind without judging them. No matter how relevant or irrelevant they might seem, make a list of them all. The aim of this stage is to produce as many ideas as possible, so you do not need to worry about correct spelling or grammar. This is called brainstorming. Brainstorming. Drawing a map, a mind map. After brainstorming, it is time to go through the list to choose the ideas that are intimately relevant to the topic and important enough to be included in your writing. This will help you to come up with a list of ideas that have to be included. However, the ideas need to be put in some order. An effective way to sort them is to draw a map or diagram for them. Look at the mind map for the topic in task 1.1. The topic is in the middle and four main problems have been written for it. Two of the problems have further subdivision too. Problems with the public transport, for example, old and dirty, not enough, causing pollution, expensive. Old and dirty, not fast, not comfortable. Okay? There are different types of pre-writing activities. Brainstorming mentioned above is just one possible way. Other techniques include reading about the topic, discussing the topic with friends and classmates, using the internet. In most of the units of this book, we are assuming that you have to write promptly and you do not have enough time to discuss or explore the topic. Basic parts of a paragraph. A paragraph has three basic parts: the topic sentence, the supporting sentences, and the concluding sentence. A successful paragraph begins with a main idea. This idea is explained, developed, and reinforced in the paragraph with evidence provided. Effective paragraph helps you reader to follow your line of reasoning or your argument. For example, in task 1.1, you brainstormed the topic and ended up with a mind map of ideas. Based on the map, you can have a topic sentence to include the four ideas. Then each idea can be explained, illustrated, and reinforced in the supporting sentences that follow the topic sentence. At the end of the paragraph, you can have a concluding sentence to sum it up.